can make this smaller. Hi, guys!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Power Rangers Playback Live.
Yeah, yeah. Woo, woo, woo.
What dorks.
How are you today?
I'm great.
She said, what dorks? Okay. Yeah, we are. We can be a little dorkish.
I'm excited. We have a little baby brother, a new baby brother.
Yes.
Aww.
Yes. Welcome to the
family.
Beast Morphers.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Red Ranger from Beast Morphers. It's awesome.
Yes.
They are a cute little cast.
Aren't they?
Yes. Adorable.
And, you know, Rorrie and Jazz remind me of the boy version of Tanya.
Yeah.
Well, Nakia and Tanya. Well,
us.
There we go. There we go. Well, without further ado, Rorrie Travis!
Hi, Rorrie!
Oh, are you frozen?
Rorrie's frozen.
Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
You were froze for a second. You were like,
hello, guys.
How are you today?
Well, I'm doing good. I can't complain too much. Yourself?
Good. You just have the most beautiful smile, I have to say. You radiate joy.
You're from my mother.
Oh, Mom.
So, what have you been up to lately, my friend? Anything you?
Yeah. So back in South Carolina, I'm affiliated with an agency out here, Diabru.
Oh, you keep.
I'm a creative director there and an acting coach.
You keep
So
freezing.
I know we might be having some technical difficulties, but I'm gonna try to talk through it.
Okay. Go on.
I like how y'all are so in sync. So I teach acting out there. So basically, I help people in the community who are trying to get to where I am, if not further, fulfill their dreams. And so every year we try and further them along in their journeys. And we just got back from a very big convention in Dallas Expos called the Model and Talent Convention. And a lot of all of our talent guys.
Oh, what happened? We lost Rorrie.
We lost Rorrie. Rorrie, come back.
Oh, wow.
Guys.
That is
strange. He said he was having a little Wi-Fi issue. So let's see if we can get him back on here, guys.
Yes.
Stand by. In the meantime, shall I just talk away?
Yeah, talk.
Let me just talk to you guys.
Yeah, why isn't this ringing on my?
So guys, we have a new podcast, as we announced last time we were on here with you, that was coming out. So it came out last week. We premiered, and if you subscribe through Apple, rate 5-star, and review. We are going to have a contest, and once we reach 100 subscribers, we'll be doing a giveaway to 3 lucky winners. So please subscribe. We are having such fun recording it. It's a little different from this show in that we talk about life, we talk about things, our own struggles, our own triumphs. We have special guests on the show. So we have an episode coming out next week. Every Monday is a new episode. So this week we did Getting Candid. So we talk a little bit about our personal lives in this week's episode. So we'd love you to subscribe and check it out. It's on all podcast platforms. I can't talk today. But if you subscribe through Apple, that's where the contest is going to be. So, hey, we're just calling Rorrie. Let's see if we can get him back on here. Rorrie, come back to us. There he is. Oh, thank the Lord, Rorrie.
We can't see you,
Rorrie. We can't see you. No. Can you see me?
We still cannot see you, my love. We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Yes.
There, I see your face there. Wait.
Hold on.
Hold the here.
Hold the phone. Yeah, we need to see that beautiful face. With that smile.
This is quite a conundrum. I don't understand why.
Yes, you do. I don't know why it's not working on this end over here.
Well, I'm gonna let that while we're working on the technical difficulty. I'm gonna have Kat ask you some of the questions that are here because they could at least hear your voice.
Yes. All right. So the first question is from one of our members, Thomas Powell, and he lives in the UK. He said, "What is it like wearing leather for a change?" So your costumes were leather, I guess, instead of spandex. And for all three of us, do you see out of the helmets and can you breathe in the helmets? Yes. Oh. And yes, how did it feel? So we also wore spandex, which can be a little hard to breathe in that as well. But our helmets, I think it depends on your season as to how well you can see out of the helmets. Because Mighty Morphin was a little wider, but Nakia had 2 stripes on her helmet, so there's not really a way to see out of that. But in our seasons, we didn't wear the helmets. Oh, we got him back. Oh,
yes!
We can see your
Thank
face.
you, Jason.
She's a genius. Yes.
Thank goodness. So we didn't wear the helmets a whole lot in our season. The stunt guys were the ones that really had to do all the crazy stuff. But Nakia's was literally 2 stripes, and mine was like a big oval, so mine was a little easier to see out of.
Yes.
But,
yes.
Yeah. That was because I actually had a video game of you guys this season. I had a Game Boy Advance. I had a Game Boy Advance. And I used to play as all of you. Catherine, I could literally, Pink was like just in the game. She was almost the best. She was.
Heard.
You could zoom past the entire game just running.
Really?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, she's really strong. I heard that. I like that.
Wow, nothing like the actual. I'm kidding.
Slap.
I'm just kidding.
So, did you watch Power Rangers growing up?
I did.
You did?
I grew up a little bit on the latter half of Mighty Morphin with my brother. My brother was a huge Power Rangers fan with the very first Mighty Morphin cast. So what I grew up on Wild Force, Dino Thunder, SPD, and then I think that's when I stopped watching, took a break, and any other episodes I saw was me training for the role.
Okay, that's awesome.
But Dino Thunder was my season. Like, that was my prime Power Ranger.
Now, did your brother, was he freaking out when he found out you got the role?
Yeah. Like, he literally went on Facebook Live and just like, all right, you guys, after we gave the reveal, of course. Yeah. All right, you guys, I got a big announcement for you. Dramatic pause.
That's so
My little brother is the Red Ranger. Something. And they didn't call me the Black Ranger because I used to call myself the Black Ranger.
Oh. So in your season, Rorrie, were you the leader?
Yes, the Red Ranger.
I like that.
Red Ranger.
I like that.
I do.
So you were didn't
even know.
The African American leader of the Power Rangers.
You know that.
Selwyn Ward was the first, and Red Ranger also. So there you go. I love it.
Look, legacy.
Legacy.
Yes.
Legacy. High five.
Yeah, I think Ika was the last Red Ranger from RPM. That was over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's been a decade since they had a African American Red Ranger. So that's amazing. And we have another one.
Yes. It's how it should be. Yes. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, we have another question.
We have a lot of questions. So
yes,
we're going to we've got a lot of super chats in here. We can see your beautiful face. We're gonna do this.
So Katie is the next one. Yes.
Okay. So this one was
yeah. Would you like to read the question, Nakia?
Yes.
Go ahead.
But we need to do our super chat first.
We do.
Yes. Super chat! Raise them up high!
There you go. Oh, yeah. We
Okay.
warned you, didn't we? It gets loud.
What were Jazz and Jackie actually hit with in Intruder Alert when they were poisoned?
Oh, what were they actually hit with? I think it was like an Evox. Look, I don't know. All I know is I came in, I gave them a very good speech that they needed at the time. I became inspirational Devin in that moment. But whatever they were hit with, it was like mini Hulk, because you saw the veins coming out of their face. The makeup department did an excellent job with that.
Wow.
That looks real in person.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Next question is, hold on. Oh, goodness, Rory, you're so popular. Okay.
Super chat! Raise them up high! See, she's
you
forgetting.
did this.
You forget about the super
This
chat.
is a new move.
Yeah, well,
We're doing this.
What's this one?
Raise them up, raise them up.
Raise them up.
Ah.
Okay. This is from Red Buick. He's Nate. He's one of our lovely members. Afternoon all. Did you watch Go Busters, your season Sentai counterpart, for any research?
Yes, of course. Yeah. So I watched a little bit of Go Busters. I watch anime all the time, so I'm totally used to listening to stuff in Japanese. Totally. So I did get a little bit of research, but our show was so different from their show because they really did utilize the spy aspect, where we were those Rangers. We were like the police Rangers in a sense.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of like Time Force, where they were police, and Lightspeed Rescue were, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And SPD. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, an SPD, yes. Okay, cool. All right, next question is from Kenny Shibata, another one of our members.
Super chat! Raise them up high! I'd like to thank you to bring me back. I like to thank you to bring me back to Power Rangers. You brought him back to Power Rangers. After Samurai-ish, is that what it's called? Samurai-ish?
Yeah.
Samurai-ish and Megaforce, I quit.
Oh.
But your team brought me back.
Well.
Hey, now that's what's up. That is love.
That
is love.
That is.
We had good writers, the actors. No, we did our thing too. But thank you for being a fan of the show, and thank you for coming back to the Power Rangers legacy.
Yes.
How many episodes did you guys film for Beast Morphers?
Oh shoot. We filmed 44 episodes, I want to say.
Okay.
Okay.
And when you got the job, did they tell you that it was just going to be for one season, or did they, in your contract, did they let you know how long you were going to be on the show?
I can't remember. I think I knew that we were going to have 2 seasons, but I don't want to lie to you. I can't remember what it said in the contract for sure.
Okay.
Look. I tell stories, I don't tell lies.
So the 49 episodes, that was actually 2 seasons. It wasn't one.
Yeah, you do like a Beast Morphers and then Super Beast Morphers. Like they amp it up.
Okay.
Like
amped it up totally.
Yeah.
But we didn't have the Super. We didn't have like a name to attach it with.
No.
It was just Morphers again. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So
we
I asked because when we did Zeo, we did 50 episodes, and it was one season was 50 episodes. So when you said 49, I was like, oh, and no, we weren't like Super Zeo or
no, we weren't
Mega Zeo or Zeo Lala. We were Zeo,
just Zeo. End.
So we were kind of like y'all, we just straight up Beast Morphers. They do separate it in like Netflix and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just one
whole season, and season 2 is just amazing. So if you guys haven't checked that out, please do.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, you guys are still on Netflix, so we get a chance to check it out.
I know. Yes, I know. That was like last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Not excited.
And I hate that.
Yeah, so do I.
Power Rangers needs to come up with its own streaming channel and just have all the seasons. Literally nobody will be able to finish.
That is a fabulous
Rory,
idea.
You go and tell Hasbro that's what needs to happen.
Yes.
I'm known to reach out to Hasbro.
You tell them.
All right, Katie Munier, one of our members. Super chat, raise them up high.
Katie says, what was your favorite episode to film?
Okay. One of my favorite episodes to film was the Halloween episode from season 1. That episode had me doing everything, for lack of better words. I was basically narrating the entire show. I acted in it. I had to work with voice actor Jim, and he was amazing. To do a Cockney accent, to do a like a Scottish, Scandinavian kind of accent, Viking accent.
Wow.
And yeah, so yeah, it was definitely an episode where I had to play many roles. I was a ninja, I was a doctor, I was a Viking, and I had to assist Sherlock Holmes.
Oh,
well, Jazz, he thought himself as Sherlock Holmes.
Wow,
that's awesome.
That
sounds like a really fun. Did all of your castmates get a chance to play different characters, or just your character? Just Devin?
Everybody did. I played everybody's character too. So Jackie was the Viking, so I had to play a Viking because Jackie was a Viking.
Right.
I was the only one that was. What happened in the episode is the bad guy, Scrozzle, he hypnotizes everybody else besides me through the TV show or a movie that they were watching, and everybody takes on whatever character that they were that Halloween. So Jackie was a Viking, Jazz was Sherlock Holmes, Nate was doing Frankenstein, and Nate and Steel, and I was a ninja, but I came in late. Why is it always the fast guy that's always late,
What's up with that?
What's up with that? So yeah, that was one of my favorite episodes, and then definitely working with during our legacy episode, our legendary episode with Austin St. John. He was simply amazing. I don't have too many fanboy moments, but I did have a fanboy moment with him.
We both spoke at the same time.
It happens. I was gonna say he said he loved you guys. He thought you were just so great to work with. So
much love. We had a good time. I think he had a good time with us too.
Well,
working with him and Brennan and Yoshi and James and Davi, all these guys.
Yeah,
that was just great.
That's awesome.
I love that. All right, Ben Hamilton, super chat, raise them up high.
I was going to leave you hanging there.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay. Nice to see you girls physically together. Oh, thank you. Oh, that was all. Thank you. One of our members.
Thanks, Ben.
Whoop whoop word. Another super chat
with Scott Biglicky,
one of our channel members
from the UK.
Go ahead now.
Okay. All right.
Super chat. Raise them up high.
Hi, Rorrie.
Hey.
Love the episode Grid Connection. What was it like having Austin St. John back on the franchise as Jason, the OG Red Ranger?
Well, like I was saying, Austin was simply amazing. My first experience meeting him, I just had hurt myself in second unit, and I did something with my ankle, like the first time that ever happened. And that day, I went to the green room, and I'm just chilling. Austin comes in with his assistant, and literally, I didn't know what to do. I'm just in the green room, and that's where we have that's where we have like all of our guests come in. So I'm there, he's there, and he immediately starts asking questions. Hey, what's going on with your foot? This and this and that. I'm just like, well, this happened, and literally he takes the time. I don't even know where he found the first aid kit, but he bandages back my foot. He does like a diagnosis about it. Okay, you got a little abrasion here, and here. And in my head, I'm just like, it's Jason. But I'm totally cool. If you ask him, I was so cool that entire moment.
You acted.
I was having a casual conversation.
You acted,
but I was just starstruck. Yeah. He wrapped my foot, and then later on, I think that day or the next day, we got to actually work together, and there was the scene where he first appears, and I pull the coin out, which was it was just a great day on set. I pull the coin out, and here appears Austin St. John, and it was just like, nostalgia, honestly, because I grew up, really, my brother grew up really with Austin St. John, and my brother, he was such a huge fan of Power Rangers. He had the game board set with you guys. Literally, you can have all the little grunts and putties everywhere. And then it was just the iconic moment. I think it's going to be forever in my head. Just that moment when me and him jump out of the little uh, teleportation device thing, and we meet up with the other Rangers, and I have Nate's pistols in my hand. I think that was just the most iconic thing for me. First I asked the props people, can I have 2 guns? I just want 2 blasters. I want 2 blasters. I think that's gonna be so cool. Not 1, 2. They're not even mine. They're Nate's. Like I passed them to him right after.
That's funny.
So yeah.
That's funny. So had you had any martial arts experience before you were cast on the show?
A little bit, but not a lot. You guys, like, I'm a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Martial arts was not my thing until auditioning for the show, and I think they wanted select people to take martial arts classes. So production did pay for me to take martial arts classes, which was simply amazing. Thank you.
Big time.
So I got to work with Mike.
Yeah.
Mike Chap.
Okay. Yeah.
And Mike was, Mike was intense.
Yes.
He was great, but he was so intense.
Mike was
and I'm like,
he's now.
Okay, I'm a dancer. I'm branching off into this martial arts realm. This is his world completely. So, I appreciate kudos to him. Appreciate him for helping me out because really he got me right for as much the ferocity that came with the Rangers, which I tried to display in any type of martial arts that I did off the show in my civvy costume, in my Ranger costume. You can see, I hope it translates, just how the inner power that Devin has within inside himself. Yes.
I like that.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that the show paid for dialect coaching, you said, and martial arts.
We got
great.
Nothing, Devin.
Nothing.
Yeah,
we yeah, that wasn't happening when we were on the show. No. So that's great.
So good that you didn't need it. I was terrible.
Oh, right. I would love to say that's true,
yes.
but no.
We'll roll with that for a hot second.
We will.
All right. This is Thomas Powell. Super Chat. Raise them up high. Thomas says, what other season would you like to be in Power Rangers? Or what other Power Rangers team would you like to help out with your team?
Okay, so what season would I like to be in?
Mm-hmm.
It would probably be either In Space or SPD.
Okay.
I just liked I'm definitely a sci-fi guy.
Oh, okay.
What team would help us out? Now that's a good question. There's so many good teams, but since I have 2 very lovely Zeo Rangers,
you are a very diplomatic young man.
He's like, I get off. I'm gonna choose somebody else.
Right? Y'all gonna set me up to fail?
That's awesome. Well, thank you.
We
will take that. And let's move on to the next question so he doesn't change his mind.
I know, huh? Okay.
Okay, this is
Super Chat.
David Matchin. We announce him first.
Oh, yes.
And then David Matchin.
Super Chat! Raise them up high!
Oh, yeah. What was the move she did?
It was like juggling.
Oh, this one. This was it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Kat and Nakia. Hi, Rorrie. I just want to say hello and say you did a good job playing the Red Ranger.
Oh, much love. Appreciate you.
You, David.
David is one of our
members.
Yeah, David and Kenny and Christian and Thomas and who else was in our chat right before Rorrie?
Christian, David, Kenny,
and Joan. Yeah, so right before we were talking to you, our channel members, our platinum channel members get an opportunity to have a little chat with us before we have a guest coming on. And you called right in the middle. I was like, okay, gotta go. Rory's calling.
Bye, guys.
So I'm apologizing to our channel members, but they understood. They were like, yeah, go. It was cute. It was very cute.
My bad, guys. That's my bad.
Okay, next question is Katie
again.
Yeah. Katie.
Super Chat, raise them up high. What was your favorite episode to film?
Oh, he already mentioned that one.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Do you have another one? Do you have an additional one?
Oh, an additional one. I think one of my also favorite episodes. One of my favorite episodes also, I don't know if it was my favorite, but it was like my first episode or my like, we each have like our stories.
Yeah.
Episode 5 of season 1. Ooh, I can't remember the name. Maybe Cruising for a Bruising. The episode where basically we're working at the car wash and, I don't listen to my dad and I take the job and I quit the job immediately, maybe like a week after having the job. That was my favorite episode, or I like that episode because I was actually sick during that entire thing, especially for the car wash scene. Yes, and I was, that's my episode. I gave myself a really hard time for being sick. Like, dude, how can you get sick? You're filming this international show. You can't get sick right now, Rorrie. But I liked it because it was definitely an episode where I had to persevere. And, I didn't allow myself to get down or even show for one moment on set that unless I couldn't help it, that I was just feeling down. I was just having like a bad day. And the crew was just so catering to me anyway. They were bringing me the little, who was our med guy at the time? I can't, Mikhail. And he came and he gave us a little orange little things because they can't give us medicine on set. So they give us little orange, a vitamin C thing. But that thing helped out a brother. Let me tell you, it was so good. So literally I had all the energy to do my little dance for my car wash scene. But you guys, episode 5, I'm sick as a dog.
Were you sick the entire time, or was it just one day on set you were sick? Was it the entire?
It was a good week. The peak that day was the peak of it, though.
Oh.
And I was like, why right now? Why right now?
So I'm curious. We used to film 3 episodes in 10 days. Did you called a cluster? Is that also what you guys would do?
Yeah, pretty much. So 3 days. 10 days. That's that's only 1 week. No, y'all worked.
We did. Yes, we did.
We did 3 episodes in 2 weeks.
So you had 14 days. Okay.
14 days, yeah. A whole other week. God, they had y'all like that?
Oh, yeah. We had to film. Would film all day and have to do ADR, like after we worked all day, and no breaks. No.
Same. No. Troopers. Yeah.
But we were young like you, and it's all good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We take our experience and we appreciate it. I mean, we look back and it's like our first real, job at the time. We didn't know any better. We were just excited to be working. And I think anybody would have taken, well, obviously there were thousands of people auditioning for our job. So thousands of people would have taken it. And I was like, sold. Yeah. Sold in the back. So, yes.
Now, did you and your cast live together in New Zealand, or did you have separate places?
We all had separate places. So I live I think that's why me and Jazz are so close. Me and Jazz live room together. Cosme lived by himself. Jackie was with Kobe, and Christina, Liana, and Abraham together.
Okay.
Did they provide homes for you guys, or you guys had to take care of that yourself?
It was a little bit of both. They chipped in a little bit. But we definitely had to pay for our place.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And did you enjoy living in New Zealand?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, New Zealand had a different vibe than the States. Everybody was super friendly there. Me and Liana and Jackie, we were like the dancers, so we would always just go out to Ponzipi or right there off of Queens Road and Queen Street, I should say.
Yeah.
And go to those local clubs there and just turn up. Great time.
You should dance with this one. She can tear up the dance floor too.
Aww.
Yes.
I'm a little old geriatric, but
you can still move.
I can still move.
Yeah. Yeah. She went up against Yoshi in a dance contest, and I think she won. Yoshi pulled out the twerking upside down and flipping, and he thought that was dancing. I said, that is not dancing. You're a very good trickster. But my friend won.
I had to stop and watch him because he was upside down in a handstand twerking. And I was like, what in the heavens is that? But it was great.
He pulled out the stops.
He did. He knows how to do that kind of stuff.
He did.
Yoshi.
He did. So I gave it to him.
Maybe one day we can all get together and, I don't know, go out one day or do a TikTok or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes. That sounds fun.
Yes.
God willing.
Agreed.
Soon.
Absolutely agreed.
Yes. All right. Next question is from Skyhound.
One of our channel members.
I still never get over that.
Super Chad. Raise them up high.
Mr. Brandon McLaren and you look good in red. What season of Power Rangers and Megazord happens to be your favorite? So what season and what Megazord are your favorite?
Oh, I guess Leo. I mean, not Leo. That's the guy. Wild Force. Wild Forces.
Which one was Leo? The Red Ranger?
Was Red Ranger. Red Ranger.
Okay.
I had a toy. I had his Megazord toy that I lost. I was living in Military Brat, and we were living on Fort Jackson here, and I can remember literally burying it in the sand, thinking, and I had all the pieces together. I took everything apart, and I buried it in the sand, and I was going to come back, and I was going to say assemble, and I would take them out the sand, and boom, It
would happen.
So I came back the next day, and I only found the I can't remember the Blue Rangers thing right now, but I only had the blue leg left.
Oh no!
I was
right.
too, and that's so funny. You have the blue. Wow! So somebody had taken the rest.
Aww.
A kid found it.
Yep.
Darn it! Oh, you digging? No, please! Anything but the Megazord! No!
Y'all was so disappointed, but it's all good because I got my parents to buy me an actual Leo action figure, like the 12-inch one.
Yes.
So I think that's still under my bed in my room to this day.
Oh man!
You like to put things under things, don't you? Under your bed, under the sand.
Yep.
Hiding things. What's that say about you? Okay, next question. Nate.
Super Chat. Raise them up high. Afternoon, Rorrie. Did you watch Go Busters? That's the same question.
Nakia, what is happening?
We're getting the double question.
We're getting double dipping here.
Yes, you've already answered that question. We're going to go to Barry.
Barry is another one of our channel members.
Super Chad, raise them up high. Hey, ladies and Rorrie. My questions are, how was your overall experience? What was your favorite episode moment? Mine was when you became captain at the end. And yes, I agree, Kat, he is very cute.
Oh, Barry, you naughty girl. Barry.
Much love.
Very excited about coming on. Rorrie.
Look, what was the question?
You threw him off, Barry. Okay. My questions are, how was your overall experience? That's the first question. Then, what is your favorite episode or moment? You actually answered the episode, so maybe moment. And then she said that hers was when you became captain. So what is your overall experience? How was that?
My overall experience was fantastic. We had a brilliant crew. And I think something in our season, I don't know if this was like this in everybody's season, but we really became friends with the crew. So I was very fond with very close to the lighting department. And, us in the makeup department always kind of joke around a lot. So, it was kind of a thing. I think overall experience was just fantastic. I had a great cast, a great crew. The shots were on point. Our directors were all super on point. And I think none of us really had an issue with each other. We all got along. So moment. Ooh. Definitely, I think that was a moment too. So I would have to agree. Literally, we do a read through of all the scenes or all the episodes that we're gonna do, like 2 weeks prior to us filming it. So when I discovered, totally not my knowledge, we read this first in the read through, and reveals behind the chair, in silver, Devin Daniels, as the commander, and it was definitely a surreal moment. When I look at the episode to this day, you can see how proud I am in the episode. I have my chin up high. I'm coming down like this, very prestigious, and I'm talking to James, the colonel from RPM, and he was a cool guy too. He was just cool. I was like, okay, so if I ever come back into Power Rangers, Devin's as he grows, he's just gonna really go deep into his coolness,
right?
And everything's just gonna be chill. Everything's just gonna be chill.
Be real smooth.
So we have an off the cuff question from B-Boy Brandon
Banfield.
My man B.
Brandon wants us to hear the story of when you saw your action figure for the first time in Walgreens.
Okay. So I'm walking into Walgreens and I'm going there to find my action figure. Because they had already been out for a month and my South Carolina was just late getting everything. I think West Coast got everything first. So I'm walking into Walgreens, have my phone on record, this and this and that. I'm filming on Snapchat, and I see myself bright red. But I am in the middle of my two most favorite franchises ever. I am next to my left, Rey Skywalker now from Star Wars. So I'm in the middle of Rey, and to my right, I'm next to SS3 Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, wow.
And then here I am, just in the middle here. Hey guys, I'm new to the game.
Oh, that's so cute.
That Bro Toy game. What's up? Yes, like that was, and I'm recording it on my phone too. Like you can, you guys, I'm next to Rey and Goku.
My life was made.
Yeah.
Your life was made in that moment.
It was in that moment. If I knew that I had made it, that was the moment made.
Who wouldn't want to see themselves between Rey and Goku? Yes. I mean, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I have to say that's pretty awesome. And you have that recorded.
Oh, I do have that recorded. Yeah. I have to go on Snapchat memories, but I do have that recorded. I might post it today.
Yes, post it so people can see that. That's awesome.
Fun. Thank you, B-Boy Brandon.
B-Boy. We call him B-Boy.
I nicknamed him B-Boy Brandon.
Yeah.
So you came up with B-Boy Brandon?
I did. Yeah.
You like that?
I come up with names. Pickle Toes, Porcupine Lips.
He needs a name.
Rory I'll come up with a name for you.
You're gonna get a nickname. Don't worry. Yes. Everybody gets one.
Yeah. My
for some reason, I don't get the cute ones.
Yes, you do.
I get chicken lips. That's chicken lips, pickle knees.
Pickle knees?
Yes. What is a pickle knee?
What is a pickle knee? I don't know.
Good morning, pickle knees. And I'm like, okay. Thank you. And now I think I'm trying to come up with my own versions, and I fail every time. It just doesn't look the same.
They are terms of endearment. Aaron Cahill and Karen Ashley, they
love them.
They
do love them. Yes. It's very unique to Nakia. Nakia-isms, we call them.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm curious to see what mine's is going to be.
Okay, I'll try to have one before the end of the show.
Yeah, she'll come up with one for you. Okay, Jackson Fox T'Chaka.
Yes. T'Chaka. I like that.
And it's just a super chat, raising my pie, shout out.
Oh, did you see? I went like that.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
whoop. Shout out Jackson Fox T'Chaka.
All right.
Next
question. Kenny Shabata.
Oh, we can hear now, right? Because Kenny was saying we can't hear you. We couldn't hear you.
That was technical difficulties. I think we're good now. Yes.
We good.
And I wanted to say, please excuse me for leaving when you were talking earlier. My dog is just slightly attached to me, and if he can't see me, he cries. So I had to go out and give him a little talking to. Like, Rorrie, on the Skype right now, you need to behave yourself.
They can join the show. I love animals. Like, yeah, they can join the show. I have my guinea pigs right in front of me.
No, Odie would steal the scene. He'd be way too what do you call that? Pulling focus.
Dramatic, yes.
Pulling focus.
He was,
he'll make me freeze again.
Yeah, yes, he'll make you freeze again.
Oh. Yes. Yes.
Okay, very. Super chat. Raise 'em up high.
Did you enjoy having an evil father?
I did.
Yeah.
Yo, Kevin played Evox so brilliantly. So didn't even know. So that's one of the things. Also, we never really knew what was going to happen throughout the show. So when Kevin became Evox, or when we learned that he was going to become Evox, we were taken aback because that's my dad. I was taken aback. That's my father, being corrupted by this virus. And it was interesting because I've never played a role that had a parent, attached with it too. So working with him was just great. He's definitely experienced. He's an Aussie actor, Australian actor. So he gave me a little tips here and there. And he's like a dramatic actor too. So literally when I, especially for the scene where I can't remember what episode that was, but I think it's the cliffhanger. It has to be the last one of the first season. And he's just coughing. Get out of my way. And I'm thinking, if this was my father, if this was my real dad, like how devastating is this? Like, I think Devin really had a lot going on. Like with him and his dad, and it was already a funny situation, a complex situation as it is. And now I have to literally kick my dad's butt because he's been corrupted with this virus. How do you show that? How do you show love? And how do you show the frustration? How do you show I don't want to give up on my father, but yet my team wants me to destroy my father, So it was just fantastic.
That was quite a predicament that Devin was in.
Say it one more time.
Quite a predicament that Devin was in that moment.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yes. So there was a virus. That's interesting. There was a virus in your show before coronavirus.
Before the coronavirus. Mm-hmm. It was definitely a foreshadow.
Yes. How interesting.
That's very interesting.
It's like, how they say The Simpsons predicts the future? Well, it's like Beast Morphers predicted the future.
I think so. But what I always say in every single episode, you guys, virus eliminated. So all this, you're going to hear me say. All right, you guys.
Eliminated.
Virus eliminated.
And then you go with your blasters.
Pow. Beast blast. With the dual pistols, yes.
All right. Okay, Thomas Powell. Super chat. Raise him up high.
Did I read the last one?
No, I did.
Oh, okay. Have you ever played the Power Rangers game? I think you mentioned that,
He did. Yes.
Yeah. I have, they're probably talking about Legacy Wars on the mobile game.
Right. Yes. The board.
I have played it. I spent maybe $100 to unlock Devin Daniels.
Oh my gosh. You're one of them that has to pay to, okay.
Yes, I had to pay for I was like, should I reach out to maybe Chip or something and see, is there a way for me to unlock my character without me having to pay for these shards? But no, I was like, you know what, I'm going to invest in our thing. So yes, I do play the game. I always play as Devin. Devin is the leader in every squad that I've come up with. I need to add y'all in it. I don't have neither of you in my game.
What? Yeah. I am ending this call right now.
Cat. They didn't give look. They didn't give me your character.
What?
That was almost believable.
But Cat.
No, if it comes an option to where I can unlock the both of you, then I most definitely will invest another $100.
So you have to get certain levels in the game to unlock certain characters. Is that how it works?
I think it's random. Well, that's true as well. But it is random too. Like I think after every battle you win something.
Okay.
So you could possibly get a character.
Okay.
Well,
Cool.
if you want to pay $100 to
unlock
me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kidding.
Kat and Tanya, we're a team.
Yes.
They'll
Pink and
probably
yellow.
think that you can't get.
Yes.
I know. I'll be like, gosh, you got to get them together.
It's so funny because when we do any signings or conventions or anything, go live on Instagram, whatever it is, that people are always like, "Where's Nakia?"
Yeah.
Or "Where's Kat?" They don't like to see us without each other anymore. It's funny.
Okay.
So
Dynamic duo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is true. Okay, Kenya Padilla. Super chat. Raise them up high.
Hello, girls. Hello, Rorrie. Rorrie, with which other actor or actress of the franchise would you like to share credits in Power Rangers? Is there anyone else that you would like to work with in Power Rangers?
Besides us.
I mean, we'll.
No. But definitely you gals. I don't know. If I could, I don't know anybody. I think everybody's kind of great in their own right. So I'll be fortunate to work with anybody. You know what? I want to work with the new cast.
Yeah.
Let's work with the new team.
Yeah.
I think they have an interesting dynamic, a great dynamic. And, I want to be back. I want to come back as the commander. So
yeah,
bring him back.
Bring him back. Bring Rorrie back.
Better start those emails.
Bro.
Now, Chip isn't working on the show anymore, right? Chip Lynn, is he still the producer?
No, I think he did step down, and now it is Simon.
Okay. So it's all new people.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Wow. Were you... now I'm trying to think. Were you part of Saban or Hasbro, or were you there? Were you there when they Hasbro bought Power Rangers from Saban?
No. So we are Hasbro. So they bought the Power Rangers Hasbro bought Power Rangers from Saban before we came in.
Okay.
But I don't know. The fans kind of confuse me because sometimes they add our season into the Neo Saban era as well. As like maybe a transitionary era phase. But I think for my knowledge, we are Hasbro.
Okay.
It's a Hasbro.
Okay. Hi, Jason, one of our channel members. I want to give a shout out to our channel members that are on. As you guys know, we try to answer Lucretia. Hey, Lucretia. Answer our super chats first, and then if time permits, we go back through and look at some of the other
I don't know.
text.
He's got a lot of questions still coming.
He has quite. You got a
You
lot
are
of
a popular
questions.
little man.
Yes, you is. You like. All right, Katie's back. Super chat, raise them up high. I think he did answer this, but you can answer it again because maybe you have another take. What was it like working with Austin St. John? Outside of him bandaging your leg.
Yeah, he's an EMT.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he bandaged my leg. We had that super amazing moment coming out the teleporter. I mean, it was really good. It's really funny. Austin, I think the very first day, he might have had like a little nerves. So he was kind of stumbling on his line just a little bit. Not terrible at all. So for me, it was one of those moments like, well, I didn't even realize what has happened, but in retrospect, now I can look at it back at this moment. But I gave him like a little bit of advice, you are good, Austin, you good, man. You got it. You're Jason. Like, you got it. You can do anything. You can say anything. I think somehow, like maybe before, they allowed them to have, and maybe you guys too, have a little bit more freedom as far as how to portray your characters.
Okay.
So that's what he was like. He was like, we had a little bit more. We had a little bit more to go with
improv
when he was on the seasons prior to ours. But that was one interesting moment for him for me, because I got to give him some advice. It could maybe didn't matter at all. He probably could just took it and was in one ear, out the other. But that was a cool moment for me too.
I'm sure you made him feel comfortable and just.
I hope so.
On your turf, it is different. I mean, even when I went back, it's different. I hadn't been on the set for Power Rangers in years. It was like it was a little different. So I think that was really nice of you to give him a little pat on the shoulder and let him know that it was cool.
Yeah.
He was safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah. It's all good. Beast Morphers, it's all good.
Yeah. All right, next question is Josh Roberts.
One of our channel members.
Super chat, raise them up high. What was it like having ASJ and Brennan on Beast Morphers?
Both.
Oh, they were great. So, I mean, during the legendary episode, there was an interesting dynamic that our team got to see. So, for the legendary episode, always it's the veteran Rangers coming back to whatever season is current. So when the Dino Charge Rangers came, they had a very interesting dynamic on set. They were just clowning, having the utmost fun, you know, and it made us like, oh God, we can't wait. Our Beast Morphers cast, oh, we can't wait to come back because there's no pressure. We've been there, done that now, you know. So just to be able to, the ease that they had was like, oh, I can't wait to just have our legendary episode and we can just have that much fun while on set, because they don't, you know, they're not gonna get at the veteran Rangers like they do the current cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but they definitely were all cool. They all tried to, and I like them as well because they all tried to come out with us as well. So they came to our houses, all of them. Davi, Brennan, Yoshi, James. James is already in New Zealand. He lives there. James was so nice. He always invited us to. Him and Davi are really into arts, so you know, art shows and theatrical shows. You know, so I think that they were just great and really down to earth people. Simply.
Awesome.
Had you met them prior to them being on your show?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay. Yeah, Brennan is a lot of fun. We had we've had Yoshi on here live. We did a battle on our game show called Who Knows It Best, where Brennan and I battled. And
I saw
that was just an adventure in itself. I had to cut a lot out just to get it because he's was so a clown. Like, Brennan was so freaking hilarious. And I was like, I've got to show, like, these behind the scenes somewhere. So some of our channel members were able to see it. But he was just, and, you know, the last question, because a lot of people are like, well, Brennan won. No, Nakia won. Brennan won. And I was like, Brennan, you got to go in our messages and you have to respond because people are just, you know, rooting for you. It was really great. So did you see the final question, the bonus round?
I didn't.
So it came down basically to the bonus round. And in our show, if the buzzer doesn't go off, then it just doesn't go off. Too bad. Wow. Too bad. You lose. And so there was a couple times that I stumbled and she didn't finish the question and I answered. So I automatically lost my turn and Brandon got the point. Twice. Yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh. And he was like, so can I answer now? And he was just so at the very end, at the bonus question, he hit his buzzer and it didn't go off. And so I automatically could answer. And he was like, no, it's not fair. It was just funny. If you get a chance to watch it. Yeah. Yeah. It was, we had a really, really great time.
I had a great time. Look, cat, cut me off again.
Yes.
It was a good episode. I'll watch it to the end. I want to see
everything. Please. All right. Oh no, Ramirez. Super chat. Raise them up high.
Hello, guys. Looking forward to more live chats. Question: what was it like? We've answered this question 20 times. So,
but you know what people are putting in the super chat?
St. John. How was it? What was it like working? We're going to get all different versions of what it was like. Now you can say horrible, horrific, terrible.
After he bandaged up my foot, he broke it again. No. Yeah, like I said, working with Austin was simply fantastic. We had a lot of scenes together. I think a lot of iconic moments, at least for myself. I don't know about anybody else, but iconic moments for me, like when he came out of the grid to assist us, when we came out of the teleportation to help out the rest of the team, and I had my dual pistols. Thank you, Nate. Yeah, and it was just great. Literally, so I have another story. So Austin, um we were at a club and it was everybody out all together, and I think this might have been their last day in New Zealand. And I was dancing, and there was this guy who was giving me funny looks, and I'm totally oblivious to all of that. Uh I have a good time. I have good energy, and I keep with my good energy. So I think Jazz is the one who noticed, and he said something to Jason about it, Austin about it. Um, so like the guys came up and was just like, like the dude had like he was like he wanted to say something to you, like he looked like he wanted to fight me, for whatever reason. I don't know. The only reason I can literally come up with was that I just danced the entire night and I didn't care. Like that's the only reason.
Maybe his lady said something about you.
She might have been checking you out.
Maybe, I don't know. Look, I have a girl,
and
so
I will be honest. I will be honest. Australian and New Zealand men. I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but being from that part of the world, they like to fight just for fun. Just for fun.
Yeah. No, I'm not that guy.
I mean, they
I'm
don't
not
like
that
you.
guy.
They're just like, yeah, let's get into it, and then they'll have a beer with you. It's weird.
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah. No, just have a drink with me first, and then we can
let's have a dance off.
But yeah, so I think Jason had like a few words. Austin, he had a few words with him, and they came and let me know like after that, and I was like, wow, like dude, you're a whole guardian protector in real life too. Like you're the real. That's why I have so much respect for him.
A guardian protector.
He showed himself on set, offset. So yeah, respect.
He is a good guy.
Yeah. So it just kind of resolved the matter.
He calmed down. The guy calmed down.
He resolved it. The guy never came up to me, and I didn't know anything about it until after we had left. So
maybe he just had resting bitch face, and there was not even a problem.
Maybe. All smiles for Rorrie.
Yay! I like the smile.
Yes.
Okay, Christian Nadim, super chat, raise them up high.
One of our channel members. Rorrie, a buddy of yours, schoolmate of mine, Zach Robbins, says hi.
Yeah. Dude, what is up? Yes. When you said schoolmate of mine.
Yeah, he said, says you guys were in Dennis Lavelle's acting class together as kids.
Yeah, me and Jackie were in class with them. Yeah, I remember you, dude. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think we're still in IG friends.
So did you know Jackie before you were on the show?
Now, yes, I did know Jackie before the show. Me and Jackie went to Dennis Lavelle's acting class in Burbank, California. When I first went to California, so that's 2012. 12, 13-ish. Okay. And Jackie came like the latter half of me being in class and before I went back to South Carolina. Yeah, Jackie was like my little dance buddy. That's why I still call her my dance buddy. We danced in classes. I have videos of us dancing, or her dancing at least. She just amazed me. She's like 3 years younger than me, but she just was so much better than me in dance.
She's adorable.
I was like, yo, this is crazy. So I would record her and I would try to like do her moves that she would do. But yeah, I knew Jackie beforehand.
She's an amazing dancer and she's so cute. I love seeing her little videos and stuff. She's adorable. Yeah.
She gets down. I love Jackie because she just does not care. She does her own thing, and that's what we need more of in the world.
Yes, I love that. Okay, Eric Brandenburg. Shout outs from him. Super chat. Raise him up high. All right, we're going to bust through these last few questions. You have probably 10 more questions, and then we'll let you get on with your day.
Yes.
Katie Monnier again. Katie likes you, Rorrie.
She likes Rorrie.
Super chat, raise him up high.
Dino Fury premieres soon. What do you think of the new series and the Green Ranger being female?
Ooh, I like that.
I do like that too.
So I think that the series is going to be amazing. I love their outfits. When their outfits came out, I was like, yo, that just goes hard. They got the gold and the dino and okay, Fury. So when we got to meet them very briefly, and I will say that Russell seems like a very great guy, gentleman. I missed the last part of your question, so I'm gonna, back to that.
She said, hold on. What do you think of the new series and the Green Ranger being female?
Oh, and the Green Ranger. Oh, I think that's great. Have we not had no? She's the first Green.
Yes, first Green.
Well,
ladies are normally.
My explains it all. That's great.
Yeah, the ladies are usually pink and yellow.
Yeah,
there has been purple, but yeah, interesting, right?
Yeah. So yeah, dude, we need more of that. We need more inclusion.
Yeah, mix it up, right? Yeah, I like that. I think we need a female leader again since Jen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
And since the Alien Rangers, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And she has a follow-up question. Did you like working with the former Ranger actors like Olivia Tennant? You already spoke about Brennan and Davi Santos.
Yes. So I loved working with Liv. So Liv surprised me. First of all, RPM is my utmost favorite season. That's my just downright favorite season. I started watching it, learn the show, to studying for the role, and so I got to learn a little bit about Dr. K. And just so happens she comes into everything just came full circle for our season. So it was like, wow. And turns out that Olivia is a choreographer in real life.
Oh.
And she did the choreography for our musical number.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know I do that, but she did the choreography for that. So yeah, she was just great on top of her game. She was pregnant at the time.
Wow.
Female bosses.
Yes.
And yeah, like she was just cool, down to earth. I want to work with her again.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. All right. Anon Omas.
Yeah.
Oh, very clever little name there.
Yes.
Okay. Super Chad, raise them up high. Watching since Mighty Morphin, you're my favorite Red Ranger. Wow.
Much love.
Ooh, that's nice.
Well, okay, because there's been a lot of Red Rangers.
Yes.
And a lot of Red Rangers.
Yeah.
Come and join the royal family.
Yes. Someone said they found out that you can watch all of the Power Ranger seasons on Kim Carton website. For those of you that, because we've gotten a lot of messages about Netflix taking off Power Rangers and everything, and people are trying to find different ways and buying DVDs. Aubrey and Lay said you can watch all the Power Ranger seasons on Kim Carton website.
There we go.
So check it out.
Perfect.
Go, Carton.
Antonio Lewis. Super Chad. Raise him up high.
Good evening, ladies.
Good evening.
Yo, Rorrie. Excellent job, man. How often do you come back home to SC? I guess that's South Carolina.
Yeah.
I usually be in Columbia pretty often and hoping to meet you in person, 1 and 2. Do a in-person action cameo.
That was excellent.
Thank you. Word.
Word. Yeah, the transition was like spot on. How often do I come in South Carolina? I live in South Carolina. So that's my home base. So I'm here. Hopefully I can have a pop-up thing at some point in time. I know the agency Diablo agency, we do a pop-in for fan meet and greets like twice a year, I want to say. So dude, just continue to follow me on social media, and maybe I can post something and you can appear, man, and we can do an in-person cameo.
Yeah, awesome. I love it. All right, Thomas Powell again. Super Chad, raise him up high. What is it like having your own figure of yourself as a Power Ranger?
Having my own figure as myself? Let me see.
Let me see how that is.
Is he blurry too?
Look at him. That looks nothing like you. It is
the hair does.
The face looks a little elongated, but
it does, right?
Muscles.
I was a little bit slimmer back
And
then,
he looks
right?
to be, you should be smiling. Why did they not have you smiling?
Because it got to be serious. He's fighting the...
Serious.
He's
So,
fighting
the
fire.
red guy, he's like usually super serious, and I tried to like be this one that smiled all the time.
Yeah.
Jazz has a smile. Jazz has a smirk. It's cool. This is what reminds me that anything is possible. I mean, I still collect Star Wars, Black Series collection, action figures to this day. So now I can start my own collection with myself. I'm kind of experience.
Oh, there's
okay, there's you froze for a second.
I'm back. Okay. Don't scare me like that. No, it's a surreal experience. Because I can see myself, and I'm forever 22, 23, forever. So I can always go to my kid, hey, you look just like your daddy.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Yes.
Yes, you do, son.
I love that.
That's adorable.
All right.
Okay, Master Key.
Super chat! Raise him up high!
Loved you as the Red Ranger, my guy. You hit the ball out of the park with the role. Did you ever watch the Japanese version of your series before?
I did watch Go Busters. I really liked the I'm gonna chop his name. Hero. I'm not gonna try to say his name, but the Red Ranger from Go Busters. His character was definitely different from mine, and I didn't want to take on any of what he did for his character. I wanted to be completely separate, so that was a decision I made. But I did watch Go Busters, and me and Jackie always tried to do the little choreography at the end. Go Busters, Go Busters, dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow, very magical.
Yes. With the sound effects.
I imagined you throwing glitter or something, like at the end. Jazz hands. Okay, next question is Skyhound.
Super chat! Raise him up high!
What is your favorite Ranger villain?
My favorite Ranger villain is probably Lord Zed.
Yeah,
Lord Zed.
One of mine too. Yeah, he's awesome.
His face is forever just embedded in my brain from the very first Power Ranger movie. That's my first experience with Power Rangers, and with Mighty Ivan Ooze.
Yes.
Ivan Ooze, but yeah, like Lord Zed was always just like the cooler guy for me. Just the platinum silver, his staff with the huge Z. He looked like a cyborg kind of metal, but veiny.
Yeah.
I think the excellent made. They really put in work for those villains.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's my favorite villain.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. All right, next question. Kenny Shibata.
I like saying his last name.
Shibata. Yes. Okay.
Super chat! Raise him up high! Is it easier? How did it feel to continue with Venjix? What did you use RPM weapons? What didn't you use RPM weapons?
Why didn't you? I think he means.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't you use RPM weapons? RPM, get in gear.
Get in gear.
Get in gear.
Is that what you said? Oh.
So how was it? I mean, it was great. We didn't know that that Evox was going to become Venjix. So that was kind of surreal for me as well, because that was my favorite season of Power Rangers, and to have not just Dr. K, but our main villain is Venjix, the main guy from their season. So again, another full circle moment. Why didn't we use RPM weapons? Well, I don't know. You have to ask the writers why we didn't use the RPM weapons, but if I can make up my own reason, it is because that most of the RPM weapons were destroyed in Corinth, many years ago, through whatever happened. That was some of the only weapons that we didn't have in the vault, but we had just a few. We had some Dr. K items, but Nate is a brilliant guy and a brilliant scientist, so he came and he invented the right thing to stop evox. So
now
why don't we use more Beast Morphers?
Yeah, I gotta watch your full season, not just little clips. I gotta watch the whole thing because I want to know. Were you like apocalyptic or something like RPM was?
Not even. I wish.
No. Oh, you would.
That's what made it really dark. That's why I loved it.
Yeah.
No, we didn't go apocalypse. We, very I think stereotypical Rangers. We have our city, like Angel Grove. We have Coral Harbor, and we just protect our city. But yeah.
So how did RPM come into it? I guess that's my question. Did they just come back?
Oh, so RPM came into it. Nate is a scientist and a boy genius, really. So I think maybe 3 years or so before prior to our season beginning, Nate was experimenting with stuff and he was trying to come up with a way to use something. And what happened was he mixed he mixed whatever DNA he mixed snake DNA with the data pad that Venjix was already in, and he didn't know.
Oh.
So Nate experimenting just gave Nate his props, and now I gotta, this is his fault. Sorry, AB. He basically reinvented Venjix into what is now Evox, but his body was never able to materialize, like he never had flesh again, so he went and digitized himself into the computer systems, and that's where he stayed in the grid.
That's
locked
clever.
away.
How clever.
Yeah.
Okay.
They Becca and Owen, they did that.
Yeah, very cool story.
Okay. Word.
Next question is Thomas Powell. Super chat.
Raise them up high. I'll read this one since you read half of the last one. Because I look like I was hooked on phonics. Was there any last minute changes to the script whilst filming Power Rangers?
Oh, no last minute changes. Not that I can think of. We had pickup shots to do. Last minute changes. We just had pickup shots, like the scene where in episode 6 where I'm looking at the rocket, at my rocket mess up. We reshot that scene. I don't know what, something was off with the ground the first time, so we reshot that like months later. I was like, dog, is my hair the same? Like, I feel like I just got a haircut, and I think that's the thing we think about. Like, is everything the same?
Oh my gosh, we have some stories we'll share with you at some point about hair and wigs.
Yes, one of our first episodes with Zio, they didn't get a shot. And so 2 months down the road, they're like, oh my gosh, we didn't get this shot. And I had cut my hair, and Johnny's hair was longer, and we were just all a mess. So they put a wig on me that looked like I was James Brown. It's actually, if you look at one of our playback episodes, Kat and I must have laughed for about 10 minutes because I had completely forgot about it until we rewatched the episodes.
Rorrie,
and we did playback.
She's like, it's a wide shot, and it's literally like a helmet on her head. And now all the fans have gone back and noticed, and we pointed out that what it looked like.
Yeah,
but honestly, I almost wet my pants. It was so funny because we didn't notice it until we went back and watched the episode.
And then we remembered being on set.
Yes.
And I remember coming out of the dressing room with that wig on, and we all hit the floor. That's why they had to do so far back, because I looked ridiculous and we could not stop laughing.
It's like a mop. Like they just got off a mop, popped it on her head.
I'm definitely gonna find what you said. You guys
did Zio beginning part 2.
Yeah, I think it's episode 2.
Yeah,
on our playback. On our playback,
you gotta watch it. It's a good laugh. Yes.
Flesh.
All right. Next question is Katie Monnier. Super chat. Raise them up high. Liana is very beautiful. What was it like working with her, and where can fans go to get autographs from you, Jazz, and Jackie?
Yes.
Good question.
Oh, yeah, great question.
I'm gonna
Liana,
unveil your. Let me.
it was great working with Liana. One more time.
Or I wanted to unveil your, because I put the questions, and it was covering up your logo website and your email. So you guys can see his email and his logo. You can email him there, but I'll let you answer where they can go.
Yeah, Liana was great. Liana and me were kind of the introverts of our season for whatever the introverted word was, because we couldn't be introverts. But so me and her really clicked on that note. So we also danced together as well. So me and Liana got to really get close. She's really great because she takes the time, her and Colby especially, they really take the time to analyze their characters to the nit and gritty, very detailed oriented.
You froze.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Back.
I'm here.
Okay.
Just a little scare. During the entire filming of the show, she's super talented. She wrote a book during the entire, before she came into Ranger, she was writing it, and she wrote it, progressively. And I can remember just nights with her, and she's stressing out because she has deadlines that she has to, fulfill. But, she definitely persevered, and, she's like a sister, love her.
Nice.
I felt like that you were thinking like, see, Kat, some people can write books. And in the
actually, I wasn't.
You
so
weren't?
That was
my own conscience.
That was your own conscience.
I'm writing a book.
She's been writing a book since 1953. I think I was 12 when she started. I mean,
girl, bring it out.
Get on.
But take time.
Yes.
Take your time.
Rorrie, I get take the time, but it don't take 10 years to write a book.
When it comes out, though, it's going to be right.
Yes, Rorrie. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm with you, Kat. I'm with you. I'm right there.
She's going to have terms that have gone away by the time she writes it. They're going to be like, what does that mean? What is a floor? I'm kidding. Okay,
we got to get through these.
Yes.
We got to get, anyway, whatever. Go ahead.
It's not about her.
Yep.
No, it's not about
All right. Elise Quas. Super chat. Raise them up high. Did you get any advice from the other Red Rangers?
I did. I was trying to reach out to, but I reached out to Will, pretty much for the first half of me, or season 1, you can say. So he was very insightful in just, hey, try to find the balance between kind of the work and, home life. That was kind of his thing. Post Rangers a lot. He's the one who kind of hooked me up with Brandon, booking agent, excellent guy. So appreciate you again, Brennan. And we have some. Oh, I didn't answer the last question. At the end of the last question. So yes, you guys, where can you find autographs? We will be doing signings. We understand that because of COVID-19, that we're not able to reach out to our fans like we want to through conventions and stuff. But we're slowly getting back there. So what we have been doing is trying to just go to some mom and pop stores to try and reach out to the fans so we can see you guys, take pictures and, so you guys can just have that Ranger moment like you used to. We want to still give that experience to you guys. So yes, follow all of us for more information about signings potentially. We have one coming up next week, I want to say, right, Rorrie? We have one coming up next week, so we'll be in South Florida. That'll be me, myself, Will, Brennan, and Jazz.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love Brennan. Brennan is adorable. Yeah.
All right. How many we have left? We have
3 left. 3 left. Yes. Okay. Master Key.
Super chat. Raise them up high.
Since you were the most recent Rangers, did you guys hear any news on where the entire franchise is going since it was removed from Netflix?
No, not at all. The actors really don't get information like that. So no, unfortunately I don't know.
Okay.
But only up.
Yes.
Okay, so I just want to throw this out there because you are quite popular right now, Mr. Rorrie, on our channel. We keep getting super chats coming through, so we're going to cut the super chats.
Cut it.
Yes,
cut it.
He has to get back to his life. So we're going to no more super chats. I'm just letting you know if they come through, we can't answer them today. Okay. We're going to answer the ones that are here, and we appreciate you guys so much for asking. We'll have to have them back on, and then you guys can ask them, for another hour.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Look, we said that we should have went too. We talked about that.
Yeah. All right.
Andre Asante.
Super chat. Raise them up high.
Lovely to see you three. I dub thee Rorrie.
I dub thee Rorrie.
If you still need a nickname.
Oh!
Dub Rorrie.
Yes, that is so funny because that actually came to my head. I was like, roasting Rorrie?
It needs to be a food.
I know. Because I call them foods. I call them like flowers or food or...
Rutabaga? Rutabaga socks? Rutabaga ankles.
That doesn't really have a
tang. Okay.
Maybe russet potatoes?
No.
Okay,
you can do better.
His question is, sorry, why we try to do this. Can we need about your...
Can we hear about your dance history? So. Can we hear about your dance history, Rorrie, or any other talents that you may have?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So I've been dancing all my life, really. Now, funny story, I used to be a very terrible dancer. My brother talks about it all the time, and having just those moments where, oh, there you go again. Because I've never been shamed. I've never had that. I've always outright shined, before I could even dance. So yeah, I started out with a dance company when I was 12 years old, Shaw's Model and Talent, and I stayed with them for many years. And we used to dance in Disney every single year. We kind of toured and went around the East Coast of the United States. So yeah, that's where I started my dance. I took a few classes at Millennium and Edge in LA. But once I started acting, dance slowly phased out just a little bit. So I do a little stuff here and there. I still do like to bust a move, hit a move for the one time, two time. So yeah, any other talents? I beatbox very well. I can crack a lot of places of my body that just seem to be really weird. There's one. Another weird thing.
Cracking.
I don't know.
Woo.
I know, right? Listen, I'm gonna have arthritis everywhere. Another weird thing is I'm just a very peculiar guy. I can kind of blend in any crowd, but I am kind of a lone wolf at the same time. So, yeah, a little bit about me.
Awesome.
So we were just whispering about. We pulled up the super chats there, and we thought there were only two. Howsoever,
however,
was more than two.
There's a lot more than two.
Yeah.
Do you have 10 more minutes?
Oh yeah. Do I have 10 more minutes? Sure. Why not? They'll understand.
Okay.
Maybe we just need to shorten the answers and make them.
Yes.
Because we get distracted because we love talking to you so much.
And we can combine.
And I'm long-winded as well.
Exactly. Okay. All right. So Katie actually has.
Michael's
next. Michael first. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Michael
Allen. Super chat. Raise them up high. Started watching PR at 8 years old, and now again with my nephews at 34. What can you say to little black brown boys who look to you as a role model?
Great question, Michael.
Love that, Michael.
Good question. We're waiting for that one. I would say definitely persevere, keep your head up, guys. Don't let anybody in this industry or any part of life tell you that you can't be anything. It's really up to you. And I say that to you. Whatever you want to do, you have to set a plan for yourself to accomplish those goals. And know that as long as you have faith within yourself, you're good. you know. And if you don't have faith with yourself, I'm sure there are people around you that can give you a little bit of life. So don't be afraid to shine.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, Rorrie. Good message. Andre Asante, he said, "Can we hear about it?" What is
he was correcting because we couldn't. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
We figured it out.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to combine Katie's questions because she has 3 super chats, but they're all from her, so we can combine this. Kat Nakia, the freezing thing is funny. I don't know how many episodes you saw, but every time Devon saw a dog or sign of a dog, he would freeze in place because he was a cheetah DNA inside him.
Oh,
okay. Freeze. All right. She says, what do you think of Jackie returning as a waitress on Dino Fury?
And she gotta be more than that. Oh, keep going. She has more questions.
Abraham is also on the news Saved by the Bell.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes. Congratulations to Abraham for that. Round of applause. Jackie, no, I don't agree with that. Jackie should be more than just a waitress because she started out in laundry and that wasn't fair. So Jackie needs to be like the owner of the entire whatever. And then first question, I forgot the first question.
That was it. You answered them all.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she was just
about you freezing. As a cheetah.
Oh, yeah. That was always a funny thing for me. Like, I simply love animals and I don't hide that. So, you know, I'm not really afraid of dogs. People really think I'm really afraid of dogs or I don't like to be with dogs. No, I enjoyed every moment. I let that guy lick my face. That was my best friend, and dog is a man's best friend for sure.
That's awesome.
I love that.
Okay, Thomas
Therian, super chat, raise them up high. New to the stream, love the content. Been a Rangers fan since I was like 7, so 20 years now.
Oh, thank you, Thomas.
Thomas.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful people like you that keep us going. So thank you so much.
Thank
Josh
you.
Roberts, super chat, raise them up high. One of our channel members.
I don't know if it has been asked or not. What was it like having Kelson Henderson as the voice of Cruz?
Well, Kelson did so much more than Cruz, but he was great. I mean, he is one of the simply most talented individuals that I've seen in person. I know I'm trying to be quick, but he is simply hilarious in person as well, you guys. I mean, get him to a dinner party, and he will light it up.
I love it.
Love Kelson.
Next question is Tim Dacus.
Super chat.
Raise them up.
Tim says, "Hi, Rorrie. I'm a huge Power Rangers fan that knows the who." Okay, I can't even do that.
No.
Hi, Rorrie. I'm a huge Power Rangers fan that knows the Who history
by heart.
I'll see you next weekend here in Miami, Florida, at Corcus Comics for fun. So, Tim. You obviously haven't met Tim. We all know Tim. Tim is a Power Rangers. We call him walking encyclopedia. He knows every episode, knows all of the characters.
He will educate you.
If you have a question, ask Tim.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like Tim.
Yes, Tim. Can you?
Well, I look forward to meeting you in person soon.
Yeah, he's a sweetie pie.
He is. Cat Yellow Ranger, just a shout out from Cat Yellow Ranger. Super chat, raise them up high. And the last question is from Antonio Lewis. Have any of you watched Power Rangers Unworthy? I know of that channel. It's a YouTube channel.
Oh.
You actually suggested it to us, I think, Antonio, I'm sorry. And I did check it out. I checked out an episode. So they're like Chris Cantano does. They do Power Rangers skits and things like that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very cool. So, we did it, Rorrie.
We did! In less than 10 minutes.
We did it!
That was like supercharged question time.
Yes. So, Brandon said we can call you leftovers.
Oh.
Because you take food home after every meal, and we'll even take it to the next restaurant and nibble on it. Okay!
And nibble. Call me Nibbler. Yes.
The nibble knees.
Nibble knees. I like
Call me.
And you did it! You did it!
Oh, I finally got one. Nibble knees. My husband might not like to hear me call you nibble knees. That might not go over so well.
Oh, dear. That's I get a visual.
Yes.
Rorrie,
Brilliant.
you have been an exceptional human being. Thank you for spending an hour and a half with us.
Yes.
And we really got a chance to get to know you. Yes. And I just adore you.
You're our little brother.
Yes.
Yes. So my sisters.
Yes. Long lost family.
We are old enough to be your mothers, but we can be your sisters. We appreciate that.
Yes. Much better. Much better. Word.
Thank you so much for joining
you. This was simply like great energy. I want to come back. I can't wait to come back. Don't wait too long.
We would love to have you back. Yes. Maybe we'll have you can go up against Nakia and kick her butt in Who Knows It Best.
Yeah, or Kat in a power cook-off and kick her butt.
Let's go.
Yes, and you can take the leftovers with you. How about that?
Yes.
There you go.
Do it.
Thank you, Rorrie.
Thank you. You guys have a great one, okay?
You too. Bye.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We have had
so much fun.
Phenomenal time.
Yes.
And sticking with us through all of the internet freeze issues and all of that.
'Tis the sign of the times.
Yes. And if you have not checked out our Super Chat podcast, please check out our Super Chat podcast. We're going to have Roger Velasco on Monday.
Yes.
You get to hear life before Power Rangers, life during Power Rangers, and life after Power Rangers. So
yes. And we have new items on our website. You can see in the corner up here we have our coins. Tribute coins available, and we have some new items coming out, so stay tuned for those announcements.
Say something about those coins, though. They're not just
coins.
They're double-sided, and one side is Kat's figures, her Mighty Morphin, her Zeo, and Turbo Zord, and then the other side, you flip it, is my Zeo and Turbo. So they're quite unique.
They're very unique. Items. They're beautiful, and they're about 3 inches big, about this big. And they're beautiful. We have a weathered finish and silver finish, and they're available with the stand on our website. So check that out.
And we'd love to have them on our team.
We would love to have you on our team.
So we have 2 ways. I know that we just have our Patreon up here because we encourage people to go to our Patreon team membership because you get a lot more extras than you would on YouTube. But you can do YouTube join. You can join YouTube, or you can join through Patreon. And memberships start at $3.
Yes.
And you get
$3
all member chats with us.
You just don't have that latte. One latte. You miss out, and then you get this.
One thing I will have to say is that our members, we have become so invested in our members. I mean, we see them every month. And we have a Discord, so they're able to you can only be a member to be in our Discord, and they're able to communicate and chat 24 hours a day. So
and we do a Zoom call every 2 months with our upper level members. We have all member chats every month. It's just we really spend a lot of time connecting to our fans because they mean so much to us, and so we spend a lot of time making sure we create that community for you guys. So please consider joining our team. And
it's right underneath the video. Patreon.com/PowerRangersPlayback. And then there's also a join button on YouTube.
Yes. So thank you so much for tuning in today, and we will see you next time on Power Rangers Playback. Bye.